them, show them the ropes. We got plenty of duckling flags going on. Give it a shot.
Yeah, that's our duckling program. That's ours. Take you through the knowledge of the game, set you on some easy seeds, let you play the game at your. Oh, so I guess we can't be heard anymore.
Yeah, I'm seeing that as well. It appears it's just not our night because we got a little bit of a cut going.
Oh, looks like we're back. Well, let me start again. I would like to announce that the signups for our Spring Tournament 2020 are now open. You have until March 15th to sign up. Even if you've never played and you've watched streams and you want to give it a try, come on into Discord, kick up your feet. Bound to be good people in there that are willing to help you out. We do have a beginner program called the Ducklings. They will take you through the easy seeds and knowledge of the game, and then when you're more advanced, you get to move on. It's great, and there's a lot of very helpful people, so I really recommend signing up. Plus, you get to do comms sometimes. Hey, comms and tracking are always fun. Everybody just likes to hear my voice.
It does look like we had a slab there in the Titan's Trove. I didn't catch what Sarda had as I was flipping around looking at all the spring tournaments.
Cheese is about to enter Crescent Lake, which is Crescent Lake.
Here it is. Sarda had the bottle for us this evening. So at least we know where Unrack is, so we can turn that.
I see stuff happening now. Alright, the restream is back.
Oh boy, we have live video.
Or it just froze again.
Oh boy, we had live video. Meanwhile, we are seeing what we had in that bottle. Spells app's going to give us a quick talk to the fairy, and it's a vanilla oxy.
Not my curse.
There's an awful lot of vanilla going on today. Crescent was at a vanilla location too, although I don't know what was that.
I don't believe Cheese has checked yet, or I might have missed it, because the restream came back up. Okay, I hear music, but there's still no video.
Yeah, they're working on it. I'm sure they'll have us up soon.
Meanwhile, Cheese is fighting some trolls, using some Brack strats. He's level 5, so looks like he's doing a little grind here outside Crescent Lake. Looks like he's going off Power Cycle to get the 2 troll fight every time, so.
Yeah. Troll's not usually the fight you're looking for, but if his magic is still just ice,
they hit like
see why he might not want to.
They're hitting for like 2 hits 90, 2 hits 100.
That sounds pretty scary to me. Alright, Crescent had the cube for us today, so that's certainly something we are going to need.
Oh, Cheese is leaving Crescent now, heading back for the boat. So we're still sans canoe here.
We don't need no stinking canoe.
Well, you kinda do, but it's the airship you could probably get away with not having.
Ooh, Well, if you don't have a canoe today, you're not having an airship either, because we do not have extended open progression on tonight.
Well, what am I doing? Yo, Sharptooth, good to have you in. We don't quite have a commentary stream right now, but we're doing our...
Yep, you're getting the radio play-by-play as we view runners on their own streams.
We're just going to random people's channels and we're just seeing what they're doing right now.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of power cycle grinding there outside of Crescent. Surely people have something better to do.
What were you watching?
Still checking out Spellzap. He's doing the same thing against those trolls.
I'm gonna go take a peek in on Bert here. Oh, wait. I don't want to jinx anything, folks, but I see a commentary stream running now. Looks like level 3 we had Brack, Fast, Slow, and Quake.
Oh, we found Elf somewhere. Very nice. And it does appear that it froze again. So yeah, I'm gonna blame that one on you. I think you did jinx it.
Okay, I'm never going back to watch it again. Alright, let's see what good old Bert's up to. Bert just left on rack. I didn't get to see what it was. But he does not look happy.
Well, when you don't find
And he's
what you're
taking a
looking
drink.
for.
He's taking a drink while he's sailing the open seas. I'm watching you, Bert.
Someone found Elf I saw when it popped up there. I assume that that's at the on-rack location.
Yeah, I'd almost have to make that assumption as well. Looks like he's not really raising the Thief for some reason. The Thief still looks like he's down, unless he's just low on HP.
Yeah, all these town entrance shuffle ones, it always drives me nuts. Provoca always seems to land somewhere there that you can't get to without the airship. They're always cutting that level 2 magic out from under you.
Okay, it looks like Bert's heading for Crescent Lake now, so maybe I'll get a look at what the sages had.
The sages had the cube for him.
Sharptooth, that's nice. Well, we're just, like I said, we're just hopping between people's channels. Looks like Bert found some EXPs here. Looks like he's gonna try to fight them off. Oh, down goes Will. Brack didn't work. Reset. Looks like Bert's making notes here. Gregley, we have no video. I think you can still hear us, but the restream video is not working. So we are just hopping in and out of people's streams just to see what they're doing. Just so we can give you guys some sort of play-by-play.
Yep, if it keeps up, I'm actually getting ready to open up all 4 streams and stick them in the corners of my screen just like it was a regular stream and try and watch them all.
My computer would crash like well, I don't want to make a pun in case someone gets offended, but my computer would crash so fast. Okay, he's gonna show us level 6 spells? Come on, go in there. Nope, I guess he's not ready for level 6. Miss Metroid, no problemos. Oh, it looks like Bert's doing the power cycle too now. I wonder why everybody's after the trolls tonight. Okay, I'm gonna open... Who do you have open right now?
I have Spell Zap. I'm getting ready to open the other 3 just so that I have them all going.
Okay, well, why don't you only open 1 and I'll open 2, and then we'll both have 2.
Sure, I can do that.
And Bert, you take Spell and Ale Markin.
Alright, looks like Spell Zap is giving us a nice view of Sky, using that chime he picked up in the shop.
Looks like we have Cheesinator in the... I'm gonna say that's the cave with the ruby.
Ale Markin looks like he's getting ready to check out the on-rack location, find out it's Guy, and pick up his level 3 spell.
Looks like Bird is still power cycling these trolls for a bit of a grind here. A mage staff, a house, some cash, and a slab was found in the Titan's Trove. Mage staff will be a good little sweeper spell for them since they don't seem to have any at this point in time.
Indeed, I saw that get picked up in there and was pretty happy to see it, all things considered, with the magic going on the way it is.
We do the best we can with what we got.
Yeah, at least they got Quake at level 3. I see some robots getting Quake.
Cheesinator is heading for Sarda. I'm not sure if anybody's seen Sarda yet. Oh, Tigers with Cremate. But Burn breaks it into pieces. And Cheese is about to check out Sarda. What does the old man have for us tonight? A bottle. Looks like Sarda was on the rum tonight.
Don't drink that fairy.
We lost audio
Ooh,
anyway.
loose floater in sky.
I don't think they can hear us anymore. Never mind, they can hear us.
As usual, you find that chime and the answer is sky, sky, sky.
Looks like there was a loose floater in sky.
Giving it a couple refreshes, see if this works out for us this time. Fingers crossed for us all.
Looks like Melmond was Melmond. Looks like Bert is heading to the Provoca location, which is on rack. I wonder if Bert's going for a pop grind here.
He's done it before, I believe, so I certainly think it's something that
Stream
he
is
likes
back
to
up
do.
again. Okay, I'm never going back to the commentary stream again.
Yeah, it's a trap. You switch over to it, you think it's up and running, and it goes right back down. Aylmarkin diving into Earth, giving us a look at the tiles in there. Looks like he's going to try and find something to grind on.
Cheese has found Gaia in the town of Elfland, so I'm not sure if he has the bottle right now. Ooh, cheap cabins though, 175. Well, not cheap, but real estate market's not that bad. Ooh, and looks like we have Bird in C.
Well, we found a tile with Mummy and Whiz Mummies on it that seemed kind of good until you saw the damage poison.
And it looks like, yep, it looks like Cheese Knitter's going to give us our first look at the fairy, which has the Oxy Ale. So we got some vanilla Oxy Ale going on here. Looks like Bert is heading towards the mermaids. See if he finds anything interesting.
Yeah. Who's gonna find that canoe? So right now we're being gated by
the floater's no good to you without the canoe in these seas.
Absolutely not. And once you get both, you get those extra 2 towns, and that's really gonna help out.
Ooh, we have an Excalibur in the mermaids. That's only going to be good for one person.
Hey now, they got these thieves. Oh wait, no, the Excal. Yeah, you're right, never mind.
Only the fighters can use Excal.
For some reason, my mind instantly jumped to the tail, but no, we already have that.
We have the tail?
We do indeed.
Well, all the mermaids had was a heel helmet and an Excalibur.
The tail came to us from the kindly king. Not the kindly old king, because we haven't found the crown.
Alright, looks like I have both my runners, Cheese and Bert, in C.
Nice, nice. We still have Spell Zap messing around in Sky. Ale is sailing the 7 seas again.
Well, I mean, they got the chime in the cube, so they could full clear, but I think, is Warmac required here? Wow, Zap is not having a great day. Alright, looks like Cheese is gonna clear C as well, so. So my screen, 2 runners are just basically clearing out C. I'll let you know if they find anything good. If anything good hits them.
Ooh, nice. Just after the cube room, we found a Masa in Sky.
Masa hype!
Sky seems pretty loaded so far. If he pulls another loose out of there, it's going to be real nice.
Ooh, Gray Sharks have Frost. The Grr Sharks.
Meanwhile, Ale has decided to dive marsh. It's an
Poor
interesting.
guy. Alright, looks like Bert is going to head towards the Kraken side now. See if he picks up anything interesting at all. Meanwhile, Cheese is just about to hit the mermaids, so he's going to be happy when he finds that Excalibur. Ooh, Bert found the Dragon Sword. That will be good for one of his red mages for sure. Or his Thief.
And it appears that we do have video again.
I'm not looking.
Looks like we're looking at 1v1 of Cheese versus Bert.
Looks like all we have is Cheese and Burt Reynolds.
Yeah, I think having 4 was just a little too much for our restream computer tonight, so we had to cut it. Oh.
Yeah, it looks like Spell Zap's screen is froze.
Yeah, they swapped Bert over to Spell Zap and it froze up on him.
I'm gonna go back to watching my 2, you watch your 2, and we'll get along just fine. And Cheese has cleared out the mermaid, so he is probably going to make his way towards the other side now.
Spellzap continues grinding his way through Sky with just those 2 red mages. Those things are going to come out of here with some hefty level.
Looks like Burt Reynolds is in PowerPoint mode. Oh, there we go. Now he's back. Those Gray Sharks with Frost are pretty dangerous, but this Gray Shark Big Eye is an experienced Pinata. So you want to take it down if you can, but they've got some poor selection of spells on the go.
Aelmarkin using that mage staff to grind away at this marsh cave.
Well, the mage staff will be good down in Marsh with all the undead, so...
Yeah, Marsh just doesn't seem like the experience you want right now, but I suppose if all you have is a mage staff, it might be the experience you can get.
Canoe could be there. If the canoe's in Marsh, I'm probably gonna lose because that's the last place I'm going.
You and me both.
Because I am pretty much the biggest anti-Marsh person you'll ever find.
Yep, if he pulls something out of this marsh cave, that's certainly going to be the big brain play.
Yeah, he'll definitely have the advantage there. Ooh, Gray Sharks with that Frost again. Hurting Cheese, hurting him. Well, it looks like we can look at Cheese and Spell Zap on the restream here.
We do indeed. I think I'm going to close up my other windows and just go to the restream video.
Open, so I can just see what he's doing every once in a while. One's Cheese and Spell. Looks like Spell is still clearing out Sky. Ooh, an Aegis shield. No good to him, but...
That'll be handy for the 1 or 2 fighters we saw.
I think Cheese is the only one with a fighter.
Thank you again to Miss Metroid and Math Girl for getting us up and running today. Certainly was a bit of a hiccup there at the start, but glad we're up and running now.
Bird found the light axe and see.
don't hate a light axe. You're gonna need to grind something, and that'll go well with that mage staff.
Window I don't have open now is Ale Markets. And if I open one more window, I think my computer will probably cry. And we have Bert heading for crap. Gonna get a look at.
Yeah, you might want to close up one of those windows. You're
I'm
getting
gonna
audio's going weird.
On the crack. Oh, and his thief is sleeping on the job. Looks like he's going after Kraken with 2 red mages and some brack. But ambushed by some lobsters who are really giving him the business right now. Ooh, he gets away. Both red mages at 34 HP.
I didn't catch what got him, but it looks like Spellzap may have had to reset out of that sky, unfortunately.
I see Spellsap still in Sky at the moment.
Yeah, but his thief is back alive again, and I think he lost his level.
Well, there goes his thief again, due to a squint. Oh, and Bert ambushed by 6 lobsters, 1 step away from Kraken, and takes the wipe.
I'd be pretty afraid of Kraken with the spells and levels that they have, unless Bert has something I'm not aware of.
Well, he's got brack.
That is true. I guess Brack is all you need sometimes against Kraken if you're brave.
Looks like Bert's going the other way, not towards Kraken now. Seems like a weird play, but...
Spellzap picking up that Mazamune again. I guess that pretty much confirms that something took him out in here.
Well, Mazmune's the best sword in the game. Anybody can use it. It does the most damage. Looks like Cheese might be heading for Gaia here. Might be heading for his bottle turn-in.
Nope, just getting his spell charges back, it looks like.
Looks like Cheese is heading for Swamp as well.
It does, unless he picked up that crown somewhere and we didn't see it.
Bert wiped again to some lobsters. And see it's not a very pretty place with those lobsters. Hitting like
lobsters are never pretty. Sea is one of those dungeons that always looks a little bit more dangerous than you expect, I think.
Spells up, taking out some rock goals. Oh, lobsters are absolutely delicious when they're on your plate.
I could go for some nice lobster, yeah, sure. Fry them up with some Fire 3, throw a little butter on them.
Looks like Cheese is heading for Upper Marsh. I think you've seen all this before, haven't you?
I didn't see what was in it. I'm guessing that there was nothing in Upper Marsh, because he went to Lower Marsh afterwards.
Ooh, Spellzap's gonna take a wipe here to these rock holes, it looks like, if they hit him again.
And another wipe. Ooh, that's rough.
Has decided to nope out of C. So, alright, we got Cheese on Upper Marsh. I didn't see that first chest, but... Oh, the Vorpal. Reset out, Cheese. Reset.
Hey now, he might need that Vorpal.
No. Well, he doesn't have a red mage. The only one that could use it is the fighter. He's gonna get a Masmulan.
He might not. You never know. That's the second part of Scott.
Well, if he doesn't, he's gonna get the Excal. If he doesn't have it already, which I believe he does.
It's true, that's true. I know some of our runners favor that sword just a bit, though.
Well, I mean, the Vorpal's got its merits. If your Chaos has a lot of Absorb, yeah, the Vorpal could help.
Yeah, the low magic is really throwing some of our runners for a loop and causing a lot of wipes.
Well, I mean, Cheese, he took 2 black mages, but what has he got? Lit 2. That's it. Although, though, he got the Masmulan and he's got a Fast. So, he's going to be able to do some damage.
Yeah, once he gets that Masa.
Ooh, an Opal Bracelet, too.
At this point, it looks like he's swinging a light axe, I think.
So Sky's pretty loaded, like you said. Ooh, Dan's a stone statue. I wonder what got spells up.
That's alright. Stone statues aren't that bad. At least, you can change them back with a saw. Oh, and another wipe.
Oh, Manticore's with Death Touch.
I'd be considering getting that Masa and getting out of there, maybe.
That is just gross.
It is. You never want to dive a dungeon, 3 or 4 times and wipe and then have to leave empty-handed. But
oh, Bert's now in Sky. His loose floater.
we're still looking for that canoe, though.
Yeah, the canoe's the big stopping point right now. And just where's it gonna be? Alright, Cheese diving deeper and deeper in the marsh, sealing his fate.
At this point, I'm thinking maybe deeper into Earth. All we really saw of Earth was floor.
Yeah, Earth could be a play if it's not here in Lower Marsh.
It also might be there at the top of Sky where we keep getting rejected from.
Looks like Cheese is going to take a look at the trap tile here where the wizards normally are. And it's a bull and some unrunnable scorpions. Arm 2 ain't going to get you anywhere. Going with the old Confuse, and it hits almost all of the scorpions.
Yeah, baby lobsters. At least they're not quite as bad.
Man, this spell set hurts. Big. They need to find Provoca. But right now I have a feeling Provoca is airship locked.
It most certainly is. Our last 2 unfound towns being Provoca and Lefane.
Oh, and we have a raid from Speed Gaming 2. Welcome aboard. We are in the midst of the weekly race, which is it's kind of a sneak peek at our bracket flags for our spring tourney. Which also, signups have opened tonight, so if you're interested in getting in on the action, sign up for the tournament. It's always a good time.
The only thing we're having for our spring tournament brackets that we're not seeing here tonight is there will be a forced party draft. But don't worry if you're just joining us and learning the game. You know, there's plenty of time between now and that spring tournament to be more comfortable with things like forced party draft.
Yeah, signups are open till March 15th, so if you feel you want to try the game, there's lots of people out there that are willing to help. Just join our Discord, and there's a duckling program which will bring people in on the ground floor, and hey, you might enjoy it. You might turn out to be the diamond in the rough, we'll say. Looks like Cheese is making his way to Marsh now, so... Meanwhile, Spellzap is stuck fighting these dares. He got his Mesmoon, but we'll see if he decides to go out or not.
Just watching these runners go around hurling Ice One at things kind of gives me a chuckle.
Oh, it's all about fun.
I actually can't remember the last time I picked up a level 1 spell.
And ladies and gentlemen, there is our head duckling trying to promote his program. If you have any questions about that, feel free to join the Discord and ask, or message Gregory Pop. I'm sure he'll help you out. We've got an eye on Spellzap's side. They seem pretty beefy. Took a shot with the Mesmoon and lived. Looks like Spellzap's making a mad dash for the end now, though.
Yep, checking up his last 8 chests so that he can know there's nothing up here and can get out and not worry about it.
Well, is he going to go out, or is he going to go through Tiamat? I wonder.
I can't imagine he's aiming to go through Tiamat.
I think so. I can't see why not. He's got the Mesmoon, but the Rock Galls have something better to say.
Mazamoon and Brack.
I mean, you're just far in. It's worth a shot, but I mean, do you really want to lose the Mesmoon again? Well,
yeah.
That's up to you.
After being in here all this time, I'd kind of want to get out with the levels and the loot. I'm apparently wrong, because Spellzap says tonight the correct answer is to go towards Tia.
Oh yeah, he's definitely going to go towards Tia. It's a lot shorter to get out. And he's got Brack, so he's got a chance.
If you have Brack, you always have that chance.
Now, unless there's a forced Warmack on the bridge, then he could be in trouble.
No forced, but he might see Warmack, and I don't think it would be very appealing today.
Well, get some blessed RNGs out in chat, folks, if you want to see our metal chicken overlord. Ooh, somebody found a ribbon.
The bridge was kind. Looks like we only had one encounter, maybe none.
And there we go. Cheese is heading for Earth. To me, this seems like the place where you're going to find your canoe.
It's looking that way at this point.
We've seen Sea, we've seen Sky, we've seen Marsh. Tiamat coming up with Blaze, just roast Danny for 162. Danny fighting back with Bracken, and down goes Tiamat. And at 49 minutes and about change, we are going to have our first orb lit. Nope, he's not sure what he's doing here.
Come on, Spellzap. Don't mess around on this bridge and lose everything.
I mean, I know you want to grind, but unless is he gonna solo red mage this?
Looks like he's at least gonna get the experience. I hope he makes it out with it. Oh, stun. This is not looking good.
Oh snap! Oh no!
Feels pretty bad.
And he's not going back in. Well, he knows now what's in there, so he knows he can go mode this if he needs to. Right now, he wants to find that canoe. So this isn't a bad play not going back in Sky right now.
Indeed, at least he knows the canoe is not there, so at this point he just needs to go for the...
Yeah, so it looks like... What haven't we seen that's available? Earth, pretty much.
It's just Earth.
So the canoe has gotta be here somewhere.
And it's not going to be all that deep, because we haven't seen the rod either.
No, so you're not going any farther than the Vimp? But...
So where will we see Spellzap go next? Will he go Earth, or will he make that Mars check that everyone else did?
I don't know, it's gonna be a tough decision. Looks like Cheese is finishing the top floor of Earth here, finding just a lot of money and not much else. Looks like he is going deeper. Oh no, he's gonna go check out the grind tile. Here.
Yep, I saw those checked earlier. There was nothing great.
Looks like we have Spellzap heading for Earth as well, so it looks like Earth is now to play. Looks like Spellzap gonna burn off a couple of encounters to get the good long safety walk. Yeah, that's an ugly fight. Especially with no magic. That's a real ugly fight.
Yep, the one behind it is even worse.
Looks like Cheese is gonna try to fight his way out of this, but with just a mage staff, it's not gonna be pretty. Yeah, they definitely need this canoe, because this is going nowhere quick.
Well, looks like Cheese is gonna make it through. Should be some decent experience.
Cure 4. When did they pick that up?
I'm not sure. I'm guessing it was white locked though, which is why we haven't seen much of it.
Alright, Spellzap is into the second floor now. Let's get to see what's on this trap tile before we check these 3 chests. Those can be annoying at times.
They certainly are. As we saw tonight, I think it's the Whiz Mummies have damage poison.
Ooh, unrunnable gargoyles.
Ah, Thundercloud
They're not tough,
correcting me.
but...
I knew it was something in that encounter that I saw had it.
That's a lot of mummies, but he does have first strike, so it looks like he's gonna take it down. Harm 2 and the mage staff should be enough to clear out the mummies.
There is our loose canoe.
Game on. Cheesenator's gonna find it just behind Spellzap.
Is Spellzap
Now, do
going
you
to
get
walk
out?
it out, or is he
It's
going to
low.
lich?
I mean, I think right now your best bet would be walk it out, go get your floater, find Provoca, hope there's a spell you can use,
I'd have to agree,
and
as
come
I just
back.
remembered we don't have the rod yet.
Ooh, cheese ambush, but he's mummies again. Well, it looks like cheese is coming back in. Ooh, mummies with anti-fire. That's always cute.
That does make 2 loose items now, so... Well, 3 if you include the canal, so we're still looking for 1 more loose item out there.
It looks like Spellzap's the first one out with the canoe. We did have Bert diving marsh a minute ago, and Earth as well, so he's gonna come across his canoe soon.
And I do believe you said he was in Sky earlier, so he has the floater as well, I think.
Yeah, Cheese doesn't have the... I don't think Cheese has been this guy yet.
No, not Cheese. I thought you said Bert.
Looks like Spellzap's gonna be the first.
First to
So
flight.
now what do you do?
You check those towns and you find your Provoca.
And there it is. Come on, big whammy, big whammies, big whammies, no money. Ooh,
Ice 3 and Warp. He might regret buying that if suddenly there's Fade here. And there's not. Good move. He does have life now, though.
But Invis 2 is there as well, so...
Yeah, it looks like he picked up 1 of each, I think. Oh, and decides to reset out. I guess he didn't like his spell choices.
No, I don't think I'd take life. I'd want 2 Invis 2s. Because with this team, you're not exactly a powerhouse. So the Fiends are going to get some slaps in, so you're going to want all the defense you can muster. That is true, you do only need 1 warp.
Yeah, I suppose at level 2 you're going to have enough charges of it that that'll be good.
Just hope your warp guy doesn't die, that's all.
Well, it looks like Thundercloud called it.
And now we get mummies. Ah, pirates. But with like 3 now, these won't be much of an issue.
Nah, we had safe pirates on today, so the pirates were never going to be a threat. And there's our rod.
So basically, all Fiends are open right now. So basically, we need the key. And the loot for go mode.
One of which is going to be loose. The other might be our slab, might be in waterfall. Hey, none of them might be loose. The loose might be useless today.
Yeah, the loose might end up being the crystal or the adamant even, for that matter.
Right, which might lead us to a Thor's hammer or a power bonk or something.
Looks like Spellzap's gonna go check Lefane right away, do another check, get that out of the way. And a herb.
Yep, gonna have to take it out of there. Not sure if it's necessary or not. Either way, it's bonus experience.
Yeah, at this point you can't leave any items behind right now.
No, we don't know enough yet to be abandoning things. Cheeseinator still fighting those mummies.
See if Spellzap goes and turns to Herbin right away, or is he gonna do... Oh, look, he's gonna turn that Herbin right away. Now we'll get to see what the Elf Prince has, and Cheeseinator gets his canoe again.
And just a disappointing power bomb. We might need it though with the main magic's been looking.
Well, you got the Mesmoon, you got Fast, and you got the Power Bonk. Any character is going to be a powerhouse. Looks like we're going to get our first look at Ice Cave here, and I don't know what Cheese is doing. Oh, that trap tile got him coming out the door again. He should be okay now. He shouldn't have much trouble getting out. The fighter's pretty tough. I think he can take some blows.
Yeah, that mummy fight is a nasty one to have to walk across twice.
So is Ice one of the incentivized locations tonight?
Ice is an incentive location. And now that he has warp, it's going to be a pretty quick check.
Yeah, he can do the little warp cheat, as we like to call it. That way you only have to go through the bottom floor of Ice once, not twice.
Indeed, it can also keep you from having to double cross some of those encounter tiles if they turn out ugly.
Well, that's just a matter. Is he gonna, whatever he gets here, is he gonna walk it out, or if it's no good, or is he just gonna leave it behind?
Adamant, dwarves will be happy you found that out for them.
Looks like he's not even going down to check the bottom. But I mean, no more loose. Or there might be one more loose.
There is one more loose, so I don't know. I think he might be just checking incentives, hoping that he can abandon and go mode.
I think he's gonna turn in. Oh, he probably turned into TNT already.
Oh, that was a Thor's hammer. That's not what he wanted to see. Gives us a look at our favorite dwarf, the Hooray Dwarf.
Cheeseinator's out with his canoe and off to get his floater. Looks like Spellzap is going to promote now. Make the Vorpal useful.
Yeah, it'll serve him well until he picks that Masa back up.
Well, the Vorpal will make the Red Mage pretty good hitter too, so. But right now we'd love to find a Katana. That would be like the best find for him at the moment, which he had. So that ninja is gonna be a beast.
And incoming ordeals check.
Because truth be told, with that Katana, I believe the Katana has the same crit rate as the Vorpal, but is slightly lower attack power than the Mesmoon.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, the Katana is a fantastic weapon, and with our thief changes, it certainly puts in work.
Plus, the thieves can now use ice and fire armor, right? So, if you find that, you got a good piece of armor for them as well.
Indeed, although he may leave the opal on there. Who knows? Once he finds it again, I guess.
I didn't know the katana had a better crit rate than the Vorpal. I thought the Vorpal's crit rate was the best. Yo, Groggy Dog, welcome in. Looks like Spellzap is running through the pillars. He has warp, so if he takes a wrong turn, he'll be able to back out rather quickly. We're getting our first look at the volcano from Cheese. Ooh, Defense Sword. That's going to be a good pickup, too.
Always glad to see that.
Uh-oh, ambushed by mummies.
That's alright, he can take it.
Made her through. Gonna heal up here, having a little menu issue, but he'll figure it out. I'm no good at menuing either, so. Ooh, and there's our 7 encounter.
She's giving us a look at that volcano.
These zombie dragons are actually the rare encounter in this play. Now that they have the encounter 8 flag turned on.
It's been happy days for dragons ever since we turned that back on.
She's gonna give us our first look here at the treasury. If the key or loot is in here, it could be a good advantage for him. Sue's got, ooh, another ribbon. So now we know where there's 2 ribbons at. Or 3. See, we missed the first 25 minutes of the stream, so whatever they picked up in the first 25 minutes, we really didn't see.
The ribbon is not incentivized today, so all of those ribbons were pure random now.
Spellzap just skipping chest wide open here. And we got a crown. Must figure he's good on items and weapons and armor right now. Because he knows where the
now I
one,
see what's going on here. I forgot about it when he was in Sky, but that opal bracelet was incentivized, so that was our last loose item. He knows he's in go mode.
Yeah, Gregory, we have Xenobon and Salty Fry as well. So this crown is either going to become the key or the loot. Which means the waterfall has the other key to the puzzle.
Yep, he won't be looting too many more chests other than, well, I assume he'll go back for that moss.
Yeah, he'll pick the Maz up along the way and the ribbon, but that's probably going to be the extent of his checks, except for the easy ones that are right along the path.
Hopefully he remembers where they were.
So we know the volcano is probably going to be a rabbit hole. Ooh, looks like he's going to pick up some spells for his thief. Not a bad idea. Bracken fast. As we all know, once thieves are promoted, they can use levels 1 through 4 of black magic.
Picks up Saber for that ninja as well. I mean, sure, you have the power bunk, but why not get the spell?
He's picking up sabers and lock 2s on everybody. Not a bad play if Chaos is hard to hit. If Chaos got good evade, that could help in the long run. Alright, Spells Up's going to give us our first look at the waterfall, which I imagine is just going to be a regular waterfall.
Yes, we had no proc gen waterfall at all in the spring tournament. It works well, but it's just a little too random, and it makes waterfall a little too easy sometimes, I think. The magic is just rough today. Nothing to really sweep through all these packs. Really showing the value of that mage staff. It's putting in a lot of work for all of our runners to it appears that Cheese is short on houses and gonna have to sail back to go get his rest in. Spells app showing us more of our wonderful 90% more dragons with Encounter 8 activated. Now got those gas dragons showing up in Waterfall as they should.
Ooh, the gas dragon with the Scorch.
Yeah, probably not the most threatening thing to see on them.
Yeah, that's another number 8 encounter in this cave. So it looks like Cheese exited the volcano. Not sure what happened, I was away for a second.
It appeared that he had just run out of spell charges and didn't have houses, so he had to sail back. Could have also been a dead member or two, since I don't believe he has any form of life yet.
And there's our loot. So our crown is going to turn into the key.
Indeed, but it's going to be a minute. Pretty sure while he's here, he'll kill out Kraken. Oh, well, I'm wrong.
Well, he knows he can go mode the fiends now, so he's just looking to get all his go mode items, and he's just gonna wipe out the fiends and go right in. So.
Yeah, but I mean, you're right here. Do you really want to go away and come back?
Town, yeah, but Onrak's not Onrak.
Oh, you're right. Never mind.
So I have a feeling Spells I was probably gonna head right for Astos here. Turn his crown in, be go mode, drop the fiends like a bad habit, and head for chaos. Because I don't think there's anything else this can be. Maybe the crystal.
Just the crystal.
Just to make you go that little bit further to get that key.
Indeed. Wouldn't want to let people actually check the locked chest here all in one stop. No.
Well, once Spells Up gets the key, I don't think you're going to see him open another box.
Probably not, but if I got the key here, I'd probably at least check them just for the encounter tile.
So yeah, I see in the SRL chat room, all the people are kind of complaining that the seed was a little rough. TOFR is still not going to be a cakewalk without Nuke. No fade. But anyway, Spell Zap is the first of our runners in go mode. Once he remembers to fly to Matoya. Gregory Floater was loose in...
Lower Sky.
I just don't want to open up the notes.
Yep, no worries. I have most of it here in my head. Yeah, our floater was loose in Lower Sky. Canoe was loose in Earth.
Looks like Spell Zap's going to take out Kraken first. Not going for the key right away, so hopefully that won't cost him later on. As long as he remembers to go back and grab that key. I've done that before. Forgot one item and get in there and you're done. Looks like he's not bringing the thief back too, so I don't know what his plan is here all of a sudden.
Yeah, maybe it's just going to be two red mages fighting hand in hand to the ends of the earth.
Yeah, but with this spell list, ain't gonna happen. He's gonna have to bring that thief up for attack. Like, I mean, you got a red mage with the power bonk, the Masmun, and a fast, and saber. So I suppose enough buffs could probably rip through anything.
I mean, the thief doesn't have ruse, and I don't think he found the defense sword. I think that was someone else.
But he had the canoe, didn't he? Like, the canoe. He had the tail. He promoted. He bought the thief's spells.
Yeah, he might bring it up here and there just to tank a hit against Kraken and stuff.
So he's gonna check the greed chests here. Maybe hoping for something good. He's not being shy with the spell charges, that's for sure.
It's possible that he also just doesn't have the heal potions to heal it up even if he brings it back to life, so kind of sees it as a waste until he can.
Well, Spell Zap did Sky, Gregory, but for some reason he beat Tiamat, then he walked back onto the bridge, and he died. So, we'll have to ask him the reasoning behind that in the interview, but other than that, he knows where the Masmun and the Ribbon are, so...
Yeah, I can only imagine he wanted to burn off the last of his stuff, get a little bit of a grind and get out, but he got punished for it if that's the case.
That is a sweet grind tile right there. Especially when you know the sandworms are weak like that.
Looks like they might have a decent evasion though, they're not that weak.
Looks like Cheese is going to give us our first look at Carry now. This should not be much of an issue for him at all. Looks like he's going to grab a little grind here, so that's not a bad idea. I mean, the sandworms are weak.
Yeah, dump a Confuse on that carry, that's what we like to see, and it lands.
Because he's just going to prey on Bracket Kraken, so he can waste all his ice charges here. But he better heal up Danny. Too late.
And Carrie is dead. Cheesenator now has an Orblet.
12 heal pots. Looks like we're going solo red. Looks like he's gonna grind this one red mage up. He's gotta watch himself. He doesn't get a lot of heal pots though, and you're gonna want full HP for Kraken. Because even Kraken 1, if he gets a good shot at you, he can make short work of you if you don't get the ruse up in time.
Indeed, you're gonna need at least a turn or two to get that ruse up.
He's living very dangerously, Greg. Kind of going against his life choices right now. Because, I mean, if he gets ambushed by some lobsters before... Or, here you go. This could hurt.
Ghosts are not playing around.
Ouch.
This seed has certainly been something.
This is crazy, man. This is just crazy.
Yeah, that's a good call, Classic Gamer, that this has been painful to watch. All of it. I kind of wonder if we go back across all 4 runners, how many wipes were taken.
See right now. Looks like he's back in the sea. I think he's just gonna go straight through this time, though. But he's still not bringing that thief back, so he must be going 2-man.
Must be at this point.
Ooh, sea snakes with Blizzard. You know what? It looks like the Peat have stone touch or something to do with stone. I guess Cheese didn't get warped because he's not doing the little trick strat.
Nope, because he's not in the air yet.
Oh, he come here through the rivers.
Right, he didn't get the message that when you find a chime, you're supposed to go sky, sky, sky.
Well, we are an hour and 22 in, and I don't see a finish in chat, and I don't think anybody's even got an orbit.
We do have our first person to end the race, but it was not with a win, it was with a forfeit.
Oh, Zenoben has forfeited. Stopped having fun about an hour and 20 minutes ago.
I do not blame them one bit. This seed was not friendly.
So it looks like Bert's cooking right along now, though. Not sure how many fiends he's got down or not.
Well, there was a dragon male found by Spellzap and Sea. He doesn't have a fighter, but hey, for those of them with it, that'll be nice.
Don't imagine he's watching chat since this is a race, but... So it looks like Spellzap's trying to grind on the Shark and Big Eye, but they're having nothing of it. And Danny's in trouble again. And that, we all know that Grey Shark does have, like, a bad spell.
We've got some discussions going on about our encounter tiles down here.
So he's gonna go for the grind again, but he didn't heal Danny. But I mean, when you got loads of Ice 3, I guess it doesn't really matter at this point.
Yeah, I think we're going to burn off those Ice 3 charges to get a little bit of levels.
Although those were some low rolls. Ooh, and a Bane Sword found in the Ice Cave. And Danny's down. So I don't know what spell Zap is thinking at this point in time. Is he just going to solo this with one red mage now?
Maybe. And then, I don't know, if he has warp, he could warp out.
Well, he knows where the Mazmun is, too. He's got the bonk. I mean, you could technically one-man this. It's not a strategy I'd recommend, but... He's probably just going to level this red mage high enough so that the Mazmun will be effective, and then he'll bring back the other characters.
I mean, if he goes with one-man hero strats, more power to him. I'd love to see it.
Well, I think it's a level 26. Gives you 4 hits with the Mazza on a red mage. So we'll see how high he decides to take this grind here. Meanwhile, Cheese making his way through ice. Bert is heading for the waterfall. Nope, Zap's still grinding. I wonder what level he's going to. Any guesses in chat as to where he might be going with this?
He's going to pretend he's a black belt and go to 42.
I mean, he's doing 3 hits with that coral sword right now, so... If he goes to 50, Greg, he'll be here a while.
Well, that's alright. We're going to be here a while anyway.
I was kind of hoping for a quick one tonight. It's getting late here now.
Meanwhile, Cheese has found an Agama tile, and that's some good grinding too.
Yeah, but he doesn't got much in the way of attacks, so it's going to take him a long time to take these down. Yeah, I think he's going to do a good grind with this red mage, and this is going to be his powerhouse for the rest of the seed. But now, is he going to go... Well, he's going to go for Kraken, I guess, but... Oh, he might be done.
I mean, does he, or does he warp out?
No, it looks like he's bringing everybody back. It looks like his grind is done, and I think he's heading for Kraken.
Yeah, if he brought everyone back, he's definitely headed for Kraken. You wouldn't bring him back just to warp out.
Ninjas can use heal helmets too once their class changed, which is even better. Oh, but there's the lobsters with the ambush. Poor Dan and Danny taking a beating there.
Yeah, classic. Deng's been dead for a long time. He killed off that white mage really early on.
Well, Well, not much reason to have one around. It's not like the spells were any good.
I mean, it is extra life charges.
Now, let's see if he actually makes it to Kraken this time. Cheese grabbing his adamant. Oh, bringing back the white mage as an offering to the gods of Kraken.
I hear Kraken prefers his white mages in the 4th slot.
Didn't heal up the thief. Looks like he's going pure Brack strats here. A ruse up Mazzy, I guess. That's a good idea with his attack. Oh, first round Brack from Dan. Dan is actually the man for once. Alright, we'll see where Spells Zap heads off to next here.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, it's go mode. Just pick a fiend dungeon and go. Looks like it's Earth.
Bert's got 3 feet. So, let's say Bert's in go mode. No, looks like he's not quite in go mode yet.
He should be, from what we knew of where he was before.
Well, no, he needs the Ordeal's crown, right? To get the crystal, to get the key. So he's not quite in go mode yet. He will be after he hits this, he will be after he completes Ordeals, though.
Well, sure, but he's in no mode. Or he should be, assuming he knows what his loose items were.
Oh, he's definitely in no mode, yeah. He's just going for the key now, his 4th fiend, and then he'll be taken off. I don't know what his levels are, though.
The bat's giving Zap hell here in Earth Cave.
Looks like mid-20s he's at right now.
Wizards doing what wizards do best and just murdering people.
He's gonna turn in his adamant now, get his Thor's hammer, and be very disappointed in that. Just mirrored, did the vampire take out Dan?
No, Dan and Dang were taken out by wizards.
Yeah, that's a late cutscene for sure.
Looks like Cheesenator's going to check out C, maybe? Spells Zap getting ready to encounter our favorite speed bump.
Gonna freeze out some spiders. Ooh, there's Quad X at level 7.
Yeah, there was also Life 2 in there that he picked up.
I don't think either of them are any good for the red mages, so.
No, it's been a melee heavy siege tonight. And here's our speed bump. Oh, can he land the Quake?
Nope. Let's having nothing of this cake stuff.
There we go.
Fiend number 2 for Spells app. I mean, if you're looking at the IMIRC channel, or the SRL channel, and you see nobody's done yet, do you feel you're behind, or do you feel everybody else has been having the same issues you have?
On a seed like this, I'd be assuming everyone's having issues.
And that would be a very good assumption. Once again, folks, while we have a little break here, remind you to follow these runners, Cheese and Nader and Spells app, as well as our off-screen runners that were supposed to be restreamed, Burt Reynolds and can't remember the other.
El Markin.
I knew it was something like that. As well as our tracker, Danny3883, always good with the notes and quick with the eye. And my co-coms as well. Sorry, had to sneeze. My co-com Serenus, drop him a follow as well, because everybody's doing really good to bring you this today. Even though we did have some hiccups at the start, we actually made out quite well, I think.
Spells app gonna go down and go mode carry real quick. And then it'll just need to finish up Sky and pick up that moss.
Yeah, once he gets that moss, he's pretty well ready to go.
Looking like, assuming Topher's not too bad to us today, will at least be a sub 2.
Yeah, because it's a long Topher, isn't it?
It is a full Topher, yep. And with 230% bosses, you really never know what you're going to get on them. They could turn out to be paper thin and nothing but speed bumps, or they could have high evade, high armor, and be nuking your party to death.
Looks like he's gonna go, ooh, 4 hits, 212 from Dan. That's not a bad shot. Oh, carry went fast. And fire too. That shouldn't be much of an issue from here. Mazzy should be able to finish her off pretty good. Just Sky left for Spells app.
Yep, I imagine he'll probably stop off to pick up just the Opal and the Masa while he's in there, and bypass everything else. Cheeseinator finding that sandworm tile that was down in C.
See if Cheese decides to grind this a little bit. So Nuke must be level 8, although I don't know if we've seen level 6 spells yet.
I'm pretty sure we did. I can't imagine they ran through Crescent without at least dipping in the shop.
No, according to our tracker, we haven't seen 6 or 7. Gaia's got Fade, but that's White Mage learnable only. So Nuke is either 6, 7, or 8.
Yeah, my guess it's the level 8 shop in Gaia. That would be my guess.
So Nuke is pretty much out of the picture.
Anytime I don't see it, that's where I assume it is, because it's like, who goes to that shop? I suppose it also could have been the ones in Lefane, because, again, who goes to that shop?
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 shops that usually people won't visit. Sometimes it has something that don't.
Yeah, unless you're hunting up, like, fast or temper that you really need. Usually we just bypass them, and you're not going to cast too many level 8 spells.
No, if any. Cheese taking on Kraken here. There we go. Spell got his Mazza. Gonna put that on his high-powered red mage, and now he is good to go. He's not gonna open another box in this game.
Brack is not wanting to land for him, though.
Oh, looks like he's going back to get his ribbon here. So you got a thief with a katana, you got a red mage with a Mazza. You're in pretty good shape.
Some days those Brack strats just do not work.
I think he's got the spell charges, so we should be okay in this fight. Jesus fighter, I'm gonna say he's wielding. I have to see it one more time.
Yeah, that looks like a nice sword to me as well. But it gets the job done. Kraken goes down for Cheeseinator.
Ooh, first step on the bridge. Look who it is. Looks like Spellzap's gonna take him on. Nope, this was first step off the tile. Look, he's going with some lock 2s here. Gonna try to lower Wormek's resistance.
Yep, got a couple of ruses on there. This should hopefully be a dead Wormek. That'll be good experience for it.
Especially if all it's got is lightning too.
Yeah, unless it starts busting out those nuclears.
Ooh, it hits 586 from the Mazza. I think this is gonna be a quick fight. Quadex ain't gonna hit mech. That was a level boost.
Got that red mage up to 34, not messing around. Shame it's not a black belt.
Oh, 2 in a row!
How many times do you take the fight?
With this team, as many times as this game wants to give it to you, now that you know what he has. He's probably not going to bother to ruse this time. He's probably just going to power right up because he knows Wormek was hit with light 2s. thing don't matter. Ooh, 7 hits, 968. Can he get the trifecta? Oh, no, he can't.
Hey, it could still happen.
Meanwhile, it looks like we got Cheese. Where's Cheese at here? Oh, Cheese is in Ordeals. I guess Air is giving him a little bit of problem. There's a good evade. Looking like the Airs have max evade here.
Yeah, airs have pretty high evade naturally, and then you just roll it on top of that. Sometimes they can be pretty scary.
Alright, round 2 at Tiamat. I have a feeling this is going to go a lot smoother now.
I mean, it went pretty smooth last time until he decided to walk back out on the bridge.
There's the blaze we knew Tiamat had, but with the ribbons, that's not much of an effect on his red mages. So he's just gonna try to brack and attack with the Mesmun. Ooh, Thunder too.
Yeah, that's a pretty scary Tia until you start getting ribbons.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't have any fast charges left on that red mage. Gonna power up Mazzy a little and hope. Well, it's 1-on-1 now. Mono a mono. Putting up the ruses. He should be evade cap now, so he should be able to go on the O. Tiamat's only gonna hit him if he crits now. Ooh, damage poison too.
Back to the Brack stats.
Back to Blaze.
Terminated.
Let's see if he walks back to the bridge this time.
I can't imagine he will.
Nope, that is all 4 fiends down. Spell Zap is ready for Topher. One can only imagine that'll be the first place he's gonna go.
Maybe a quick stop off to pick up potions and get ready.
Meanwhile, Cheese is almost to the end of Ordeals. Doing all the chest checks here. That Spell Zap did skip.
Yeah, she's gonna get the bad news that he still doesn't have a floater.
Alright, it looks like... I was gonna say, is he gonna solo this thing? But... Spell Zap is our first runner into Topher at the 1 hour 49 minute mark.
I'm gonna burn off those 3 early encounters that he's been doing before each dungeon.
And here we go, folks. See what's on the trap tile here. See if he checks the validation chests. I can't see it. Oh, unrunnable gas dragons.
Well, that'll be good experience as he descends down here.
Seem pretty beefy though.
Yeah, if he does end up doing a redive, I don't think we'll see him burn those encounters.
Probably doesn't want to waste too much of his Ice 3 because it is the same charge as his life. Oh, and with the glare! Down goes old Dano. I wouldn't know if I just wouldn't warp out right away. Or is he actually gonna double red mage this? Meanwhile, Chi's heading for the waterfall.
No reason he couldn't double red mage this. That's kind of been his strategy for a while.
Yeah, and Mazzy is pretty beefed. Does have the HP to survive a nuke too, so... Danny could go down to a nuke if it's a max roll. It's a little early to be bringing Dan back, I think.
I think you might want the run chance. Red mages don't make the best runners, unfortunately.
Cheesenator coming across these gas dragons here in the waterfall. Ooh, the gray Medusas with poison touch. That would have been a good experience encounter as well. The mage staff could probably wipe them all out in one go.
Yeah, that's an encounter I'm usually happy to see on an encounter tile.
Except when you can't run.
Getting ready to get our first look at Lich 2.
Wow, he's at the bad part of the encounter table, but he's hit it in a good spot at least.
Yeah, it's a relatively safe encounter, so I mean, if I'm gonna have to take a whole lot of something, that'll work.
Ooh, first time Quake. And he's on to the fire floor.
And that Quake was a lot kinder to him than last time.
Gonna keep an eye on the MRC channel here, because someone else might be getting close to done. Alright, let's see what Carry 2 has here. Just gonna fast up Mazzy and go all out swinging here.
That was not much of a hit.
Fast, it'll get better. Carry with stun. 2 stuns in a row. Oh, and then wipes Dan out.
Yeah, you do not want to get hit while stunned. Looked like her hit points are really low though, probably somewhere in the 400 range.
And in chat I see we have Zen Albin. Yeah, I think we'll ban the bot. This seed was a little bit rough.
I kind of want to go the other way with it. I elect the bot to roll all tournament seeds.
Well, hopefully I'm not racing against you at any time. Speaking, folks, signups are open.
Indeed, and the tournament is going to start not with these flags, but with ones that are a little bit easier than that.
All the flags are up on the Discord, so if you're interested in seeing what kind of flags we will be running for the tournament, even if you're not taking part and you just want to see what we're going to be dealing with, join the Discord. All the flags are there. You can pick one and run it if you like. Might actually pique your interest to join the tourney. More the merrier. Alright, Kraken 2, everybody's favorite big hitter. What's Kraken got here? He's gonna put up the defenses early, because if Kraken comes out swinging like he does, oh, 6 hits, 970. Sorry, Dang, but you lose.
Yeah, that's not all that scary. I mean, that was against a naked white mage.
Alright, guys, defense is up now. It looks like it's time to power up Maisie and hope for the best. What would be detrimental now if Kraken would come out with a nuclear or something? So 10 hits, 839, so he's kind of made a paper in the defense category.
And Kraken 2 goes down. 2 fiends left in just under 4 minutes if we want to get this done in sub 2 hours.
Yeah, that probably ain't gonna happen.
He's headed back to turn in that crown. At least he'll pick up his key, but oh man, that's rough not going to Sky.
Ooh, Tiamat missed Mazzy, but only 1 ruse on, so. And we have another raid from Randomania. Welcome to all you viewers from Randomania 2. This must be the Dragon Warrior crew coming in.
Indeed. And tonight we are running a race of our bracket stage from our spring tournament coming up here soon.
Sign-ups are open.
It's been a bit of a nasty seed tonight, and, well, those vampires aren't making it look any better as we get ready to closing it.
Yeah, this seed has been a mess. A hot mess, no less. Be ashamed to wipe here.
Hold on, Mazzy.
Why isn't he running? What is he trying to prove?
Oh, that's a rough wipe. We've seen a lot of those tonight.
I mean, they weren't unrunnable.
No, but red mages don't run great.
Well, they run even less great when they're dead.
It's always rough what you choose to do in a situation like that. I mean, you could hit run and get away on the first turn, or you could hit run for 3 or 4 rounds in a row and not get away and just get punched while not doing anything. Cheesinator, after picking up that key, running around and doing his key lock checks, coming in for some free loot.
there, and I just signed up for the spring tournament. I recommend you guys go and do the same thing as soon as possible. I don't know what quite Cheese is looking for, unless Cheese is looking for the floater. But Cheese has never been in the sky yet either.
Yeah, I imagine he's looking for that floater, and it's rough because we know where it is, but you know, you just have to look sometimes. Sometimes you check all the wrong places.
Oh, we have a winner. Salty Fry has finished in first place with a time of 1 hour, 57 minutes, and 33 seconds.
GG Salty Fry, giving me the sub 2 hour that I wanted.
See if we can get him in here to talk about it, maybe. Alright, looks like Spellzap's gonna try this again. Meanwhile, Cheese is sailing for... Looks like he's finally going to sky. He's gonna be sorely disappointed when he finds that floater.
Hey now, you're never disappointed to find a floater. Glitch proving nothing more than a speed bump the second time as well.
Okay, looks like I had my mic on mute there for a minute. I was wondering why I was talking and I wasn't getting a response or anything, or hearing anything.
That's alright, glad to have you back.
It's like Cheese clearing out the sky. Gonna be coming across this floater soon.
Yep,
Make
one
his
more
night.
floor away. It's rough finding a floater this late. I mean, God, you still have to check the other towns, but it just feels bad flying around, having to just check a few things.
Maybe Salty can join the chat and you can answer any questions from there.
Kraken 2 doing Kraken 2 things and killing a couple light warriors off.
And there we have Salty Fry in chat. GG. How'd you like this seed? Seemed like kind of a crapshoot from the start.
And our
crap.
second place runner finishing with a time of 2 hours, 6 minutes, and 25 seconds, Burt Reynolds.
GG to Burt. Meanwhile, Spellzap taking another unfortunate wipe at Kraken. Crit through the ruse.
Cheesinator picking up that floater. Here we go. Looking like we got more of those unrunnable gas Ds coming up on Spellzap's side. Those are just slowly going to whittle you down and waste your time.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Serenus here. I hate to duck out before broadcast is done, but I actually do have to work and I do have to get to bed. So thank you all for listening, and I hope you all enjoyed this crap show of a seed, and I'm sure I'll see you all around on the Discord or come tournament time. Have a good night, guys.
You have yourself a good night, Canuck. Cheesinator fighting off them whiz vamps. Those things will chew through you as well. I guess he still wants love. Let me pull up the chat real quick, so at least I can chat with you all since I no longer have someone to bounce off against. You all will have to fill in. Cheesinator on that Bridge of Destiny. Let's see if he encounters the war mechs that were so prevalent early. Yeah, no worries there, Bert. It was a seed. That's how we'll describe it. Just that it was a seed. Oh, sorry, Puff. No robot chicken tonight on Cheesinator's side, it appears. Glitch 2 speed bump going down real quick, I'm sure. Looks like Cheesinator landed a Brack because Tia 2 was also just a speed, or Tia 1 was just a speed bump as well. Cheesinator's not actually that far behind. He could come back if Spellzap keeps taking wipes down here. Once he gets in the air, he's only going to need a couple of checks and to clear out Earth, which should just be go mode action. Darkness right now, it looks like Spell Zap is currently ahead. He is in Topher, the last dungeon of the game, coming down on the second carry fight. But he's been taking a lot of wipes down here, and I mean, I can't blame him. It's been a nasty seed, but he's gonna maybe need some levels. He's been trying to two-man a lot of this action. Carry 2, proving little more than a speed bump as well, but Kraken 2 is coming up, and that's been a bit of a gatekeep. Cheesenator picking up his rod from the pirates. That should be the last thing he needs. He should absolutely be in go mode now. Welcome Raiders from Speed Gaming 1. Massive raid incoming. You're checking out the end of what was a pretty nasty seed for our upcoming spring tournament. This is for our bracket stages, so it's a little harder than usual, and this seed rolled pretty nasty on top of all of that. Sign-ups for the spring tournament did just open this evening, so if you are already on the Discord, do check it out. Feel free to sign up. Not everything is going to be as nasty as tonight. Spell Zap slowly working his way through that crack, and looks like he survives. Gonna burn off a lot of heals coming back from that though. Stream recap. People wiped everywhere forever. Spell Zap in particular went to Sky early and wiped a lot in it yet. But it doesn't matter where people went, they wiped. I mean, you played it, Bert. You know how bad it was. The magic was terrible. Everything was scary. Cheesenator taking his promotion though. I believe he should have the dragon armor and quite a few other things to help him out now. Unfortunately, since he was in go mode, I think he may have skipped over that Masa. Here is that vampire pack that turned Spell Zap away earlier. Looks like he makes it through it. We will get a look at Tia too. Cheesenator crashing his airship into the castle multiple times tonight. Those poor elves never saw it coming. Spell Zap going with melee strats against Tia 2 here. Oh, and a Brack, but mostly fast on his 2 fighter. Looks like Tia 2 doesn't have the defense that she does sometimes, and she goes down pretty fast, just a couple of hits. Gonna get our first look at Chaos on stream. How bad will it... Oh, no, we have to make victory laps first. This is the primary strat for good RNG. Bringing that baby white mage back to life just to take a couple of hits, it looks like. And how will it go? It looks like we're rusing up, throwing a couple fasts, a couple preemptive locks, even though we don't know his evade, just because we don't want to be dead. We'd hate to have our lockers die off before they get it off. Lit 2 comes out from Chaos. Chaos is being very kind to us tonight. Ooh, Chaos hits for 68, 1 hit. That's not going to be very scary. Unless Chaos has a couple nukes or nuclears hiding under his skirt somewhere, he's not going to be long for the world with all these sabers coming out. My guess is as soon as Mazzy and Dan start swinging, it's going to be pretty quick. 10 hits for something, not bad. And GG to Spell Zap. Hopefully Spell Zap will be joining us here in a minute. Spell Zap, 3rd place with a time of 2 hours, 17 minutes, and 41 seconds. Welcome Raiders from Speed Gaming 3. You made it back just in time to catch the very end of our race here. This is a demo race of our bracket seeds for our upcoming spring tournament. Been a bit of a nasty seed. No, Cheesenator's playing the same version as our other runners were. And Spellzap is here. Hello, Spellzap.
Hey, Cyrinus.
So, how'd you like that seed?
You know, past a certain point, I decided that I was going to have fun. And I decided to just go right for the red mage strats. And then I realized that red mages aren't good.
Yeah, we saw that. There were a lot of interesting things that seed.
But, yeah, I mean, so, like, going into Sky, basically, when Sky became a wall, I decided that this was just going to be a fun race, for me, at least. Try to go back and kill Warmac for you guys, but that didn't pan out.
We were wondering what was going on with that after you killed Tia.
I tried to go back for it. It was sort of a long game though, because then I got a couple war mechs on my way back through, so it was just all to set up that war mech fight.
Right, the long game and counter manipulation, definitely.
Yep.
No, Sky early was definitely a good play, though. I mean, you found multiple loose there. It gave you a lot of info, even if it didn't necessarily come out the way you wanted it.
Yeah, and I went to the Sky because I had it was basically the only place I had full access to, full clearage. I mean, I did have C, but it was just sort of out of the way from where I was. So what I decided to do was, go to Sky. I don't have the rod to do Earth, so kind of made sense in my head. Got a couple levels and realized Sky wasn't very nice today. It had all the goods, but it didn't.
Right, but as you saw
nice.
later, C wasn't really nice either. So
what did Cheese end up doing?
Cheese did Sky last. And it's been rough, but he's in Topher, so, he'll be finishing out here soon. How was that Topher? Did you ever consider going out for a grind or anything?
Well, I was actually pretty high level already, sadly enough. My red mage was like 36 or 7 or so.
Yeah, he was certainly getting up there a bit.
So, I mean, you can only get so much more HP.
But you could have done something for your thief or your white mage. Maybe bought life for her.
Yeah, I suppose I could. But at the same time, I knew I had all the stuff I need to actually beat the game. I just needed a little bit better luck. I didn't think grinding would have actually really raised those chances too much. So I'd rather spend the time just doing more attempts at it.
That's fair. And it's not like, there were any really convenient right off the bat grind tiles to avail. Cheeseinator showing us what a night party can do. One of the few nights we had today, there were a whole lot of thieves going on.
Yeah, it looks like we were trying to we're all kind of trying to figure out what sort of strategies we can get away with before the spring tournament. So I think people are just trying it out just to see how it plays. I think that people are gonna not gonna run as many thieves as you think once the spring tournament rolls around.
For sure, and here in the bracket stages, once it's actually in the tournament, we'll be doing party draft, which is certainly going to mix up the teams a lot. So it doesn't hurt to be trying out random things, because you really don't know what people are going to stick you with. I know a couple of people, myself included, are a bit of trolls about it.
Yeah, I suppose if a party draft is on the table, we'll see a few thieves for sure.
Right, and we'll probably see a lot more white mages. Cheeseinator headed into Kraken 2. Let's see how this goes for him. Taking the time to wall a black mage against a Kraken 2. Oh, Kraken 2 has nuclear. We did not see that early.
No, I think I only saw spells. Because he's got a nuke. That should be coming pretty soon.
I think he mostly had, like, ice and lit too, I think, early on.
Yep, it's gonna go Ice 3 next, and then nuke.
No time for nuke. Kraken 2 goes down. Tia 2 was a little tankier, if I remember correctly, but not too threatening either. Cheesinator not hitting that Twilight Party pack before it that turned out pretty nasty your first time through Token.
Yeah, if he makes it, if he's gone off the burn 3 encounter, sees we can get it after Tiamat. He might not.
I don't believe he was. I think he's just going straight in. You're the only one that I recall seeing burning 3 encounters, which, hey, you must have had a pretty good impression of what the encounter table was.
Yeah, it looked like it was like 3 shorts and then a long one after that.
Alright, how will Chaos teach Cheese tonight? This could be a quick one. I think he'll be alright. Chaos didn't look too scary on your screen. Double fast on the tank? That seemed a little odd.
He just wants to make sure it goes out.
But he wasn't, I guess, but he also wasn't attacking that turn, so it's not like it was a turn order thing. Either way, he's fast, he's got some power bonks going on. He'll be ready to go here in a minute. Seven hits, 442. Couple, probably like 3 more attacks like that, and he should go down. 7 hits, 3 something. Gonna need a bit more than that. 8 hits, 432. 1 more should do it, I think. Not if it's only for 200. Come on! Ooh, Chaos did have nuke. That's a little nasty. 8 hits, 501 damage. GG to Cheesinator. Cheesinator finishing in 5th place with an official time of 2 hours, 28 minutes, and 43 seconds. See if he wants to join us here in a minute to give a quick commentary before we finish up for the night. Bressingham, our winner tonight was... Here it is. Salty Fry, who I'm told is an actual old head from back running it back before I ever got into it. I never met them, but from what I hear, they've been around.
Hello.
Welcome, Cheese. How was that seed?
Abysmal, for starters.
Hey, Cheese.
Horrifyingly crud awful. It can go toast grilled cheese sandwiches and heck for all I care.
Had a lot
Go for
more
it.
choice words for it than that, but
Right,
yeah,
right.
if we weren't on speed gaming,
Stay on
you'd hear the
stream.
unfiltered version. So I admittedly I made a mistake in the early game. I should have just bought a weapon for my fighter and then just like confused Garland or something like that, and kind of started off routing a little bit better with those key items. But I was looking for towns for obvious reasons: town shuffle, Provoca, whatever. When I got to Melmond, and I realized Zozo Melmond wasn't on, I was so upset. I was like, "You're kidding me! The seed gives no magic except for harm." And it's town shuffle, and you're telling me I can't grind in Zozo Melmond. So that was tilting.
hey, I voted for Zozo Melmond, right?
Yeah. And then from there, it was just like, I'm not Team Sky Sky Sky, so I'm doing it last. B, Sky 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 with that magic? Are you kidding me? So I do literally everything in the game that's not Sky before it, and of course it has 2 of the loose items. I don't know. I mean, I tried a number of reasonable things, a couple of gambles. I pushed a little bit deeper into C than I think most people would have that early, but it seemed a little bit safer than going all the way out to Sky. And eventually I just resigned myself to be like either a floater I wouldn't need if Rod was available, or just like, get floater and then the seed would be over in a couple minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, it was certainly a rough night for, I'm going to say, all of our runners. I don't think anybody had an easy time of that season.
This definitely calls into question my ability to adapt to difficult bracket seeds. I've been sailing through like every Swiss seed I've played recently, but this bracket knocked me on my rear.
That's all right. I do believe that is all of our runners finished tonight, I think.
Yep, GG to Ale and App and Salty and Bert and I guess, forfeit, but yeah, to everyone that was playing. Thanks Comms and Tracking, obviously, for putting this together. Thanks Speed Gaming for hosting us. I'm probably going to go join one of the FFR Discord channels and, continue to vent there, but I won't extend the broadcast any longer, so thank you.
Absolutely. Did you have any more final thoughts there, Spellzap?
Yeah, Zeno is the real winner here. Big props to him. I'm gonna be lazy and not make a challenge sheet. I'm just gonna post this next week, and but yeah, no, thanks to Speed Gaming and I want to say it was Danny for tracking, and of course
It was.
for doing the comms.
It was wonderful having you all run for us. There was a bit of complications while we were getting started, but nothing too bad. We got our broadcast in. And thank you to all of our runners. Again, thank you to Speed Gaming for hosting us, Danny for tracking for us. It was a good night. Again, our spring tournament is coming up, and signups for that have just started on the Discord. You can find the link to it there. Please, if you're new to the game, we do have a Duckling program. We're more than happy to help new players learn. With that, I do believe I will be signing us off here in just a minute. You all have a wonderful night to all of our viewers out there, wherever you are in the world. We hope to see you back sometime.